create an experience, not just a lecture.
I didn't take any of the traditional routes. We built it very differently. So I went and studied musicians and comedians and rock stars and playwrights to see how they're engaging an audience.
Yeah.
And then I built my content back into it. So I kind of created this epic show. Everything about what I'm doing is about this bigger experience, not about any one specific thing. Like, it's all kind of couched in think different, which is right, which is, your message could be think different also. And then you talk about the Arctic, you talk about this, you talk about your back trouble, whatever it is to humanize that message. But that would be how I would approach it if I were you. When you go to concerts now, when you go see theater, start working that in. Like, I want to have that like that in my presentation. I want to make my audience laugh like that. So, you start writing down kind of bits. Once you get 12 of those, like bits that you feel like work really well, that starts to become your presentation. That is my mentoring. Because I don't have a formula, so this is what I do, or this is how I would do it if I were you. Don't go study other keynote speakers, because they're going to show you what worked yesterday. You want to kind of create a model for entertainment that's going to blow people away. And you've done cool stuff. So you're able to kind of build a narrative around that experience where you're going to want to make the audience feel like they're in the Arctic tundra. Like for miles and miles, you see nothing but white. And it's this, so you start using your words to build this, so you're not just telling them a story, you're inviting them onto your sled, you're inviting them onto your Arctic journey. You want them to feel the frostbite, a little bit on their fingers. And that's all the storytelling that you're building to humanize this message about a greater, whatever the cause is. If the corporate company wants you to talk about leadership or adapting to change or service. But what you're doing is you're mastering this art of storytelling and making the audience feel what you felt while you were on your journey. You're not telling them, this is what I felt. You're creating an experience where they're almost feeling it too. And that would be so cool if you were able to pump cold air into the room without them really knowing it. Like, if you have some sort of system where just the air all of a sudden drops and all of a sudden becomes like 60 degrees, and they don't know it, but there's a lot of cool things. So keep thinking like that. You're building a show because of your experiences. Be patient as you're going. Like, you don't need to be a keynote speaker by September of next year. Take the next several months and just start becoming a student of the craft and how audiences observe behavior, and then start writing your message a little bit later.
That's pretty good advice.
Benno.
Awesome. Thanks very much.
I'll look forward to seeing how this shapes. And you better do that and figure out how to lower the temperature in the room, or I'm taking that, because that was a cool bit.
Become a student of thespians, not just intellectuals. Those who actually do this will be light years ahead of the rest of the speaking industry.